Shall we flick on the lights in the studio? Well,
Mm-hmm.
let's get this started. Welcome to a late night drink with your host, Tamashi, and here we have this big lug. Soka, introduce yourself.
Hello.
Um, let's cut the fucking awkward silence. We're talking about everyone's favorite.
Good, hello. Oh, did you not hear me?
Yeah, I heard you, but let's talk about everyone, and I do mean everyone. His favorite, Danny Phantom enthusiast. Everyone's
Wait a minute.
favorite shooter.
Hold on a minute. You
Ever.
dragged me all the way to Earth again to talk about Randy Stair, didn't you?
Yes.
God damn it. Not this
Let's
guy.
go. Let's do it. There ain't nothing to it but to do it.
Well, at least he's dead. Unlike Christian.
Yeah, but it's kind of a cop-out if we think about it. He killed himself so he wouldn't have to live with the consequences. A coward.
He didn't.
The end.
He was never given to the big man in the jail cell.
He never got to meet Big Bubba. In jail. Anyways, I'm gonna pull up the thingamajig. Our notes that the lovely people of Encyclopedia Dramatica have brought us. Because, of course, we couldn't have most. I just love how the first thing that appears is tranny alert. This article is about a gross fucking tranny. You can
Okay,
help
like,
by
out of character, right quick. I think you're glitching out a little.
You can help by not fapping off to any pictures of this person and bleaching your eyes by the time you're done reading this article.
It's just me or what's your thing kind of glitching out?
Lose an iPod? This page contains an hero. I hate this. An hero. Not to be confused with... AN heroes.
I
You really-
assume they're castic.
Like second-hand hero, you know? That's why they
In what
call
regard?
that's why they're called an hero.
God, Earth culture is confusing.
I still don't get it, but still. Oh, this all started because a guy. The term "N hero" started because a guy killed his wife and kids because someone stole his iPod. Apparently.
You're shitting me, aren't you?
No, Mitchell Henderson. We need to cover this guy later.
Sounds fun.
No, he didn't kill his wife and kids. He killed his parents than himself. I think. Let's
That's just as dumb.
just take care of this later. For now, let's focus on the important. Mr. Randy Stair. Nationality, American. High score, killed 3, no injuries. Top 50, far from it. Style, single player. And hero, yes. Randy Robert Stair, aka has the faggot called himself Andrew Blaze, was an emergent anime fag Columbiner, degenerate 24-year-old whose mental state caused him to develop caused him to devolve a relatively normal, handsome young lad into a man-child basement dweller, constantly obsessing over a mediocre Nickelodeon cartoon character that he morphed into. Just a squad of edgy school shooters called the Ember Ghost Squad. His
I've heard of this.
yeah, his
All of them are really just reskins of an established character.
It's Sonichu all over again, my friend. It's Sonichu all over again. His
Yes,
perverse and
been
childish
told.
obsession.
Hold on.
Sorry.
From what I've been told, this man, he's like what would happen if Chris Chan was a school shooter and not into Danny Phantom.
I choked on my drink, you cunt. I
what?
breathe. I was taking a sip. Yeah, his perverse and childish obsession with this fucking fairy tale shit made him just become a degenerate. He had autogyne. He wasn't even trans. He just had autogynephilia. Anyways,
Did he ever have any interest in becoming a woman?
I don't know. I need to check that. Anyways, his degenerative psychological condition eventually accumulated in him perpetrating a mediocre mass shooting. If it's a mediocre mass shooting, why not just call it a mediocre shooting or a small shooting? At a grocery store he worked at. He had a fucking nice job at a grocery store which his parents owned, so he was getting paid well. It resulted in a pitiful 3 murders. He killed an old man, a young lady with a son, and a war hero. Round of applause for this, fag.
Absolute scum.
I'm being too aggressive here, but it's kind of hard to be neutral on this thing.
How can you be?
Well,
This is all we're dealing with.
in this business, we need to stay neutral. But yeah, he apparently believed that his imaginary friends were calling it for him to kill himself so he could be with them forever. He was also a tranny and thought he was a girl in a man-child's body.
Imaginary friend telling him to do things. It really is Chris Chan.
He's just Chris Chan, but he had the balls to shoot up something. The sad fact about our favorite shotgun-toting tranny is that Rando here was as unoriginal in death as he was in life. In life, his whole life consisted of taking someone else's work, Butch Hartman's Danny Phantom, and giving it a new color scheme, calling it his own.
Just like every Sonic fan I've ever seen.
Including Chris Chan. Of course, yours truly cannot be forgotten. Seeking consistency in at least one avenue of his life, Randy Boy felt that his death should be as uninspired and as derivative as his life. And like so many times before, he could only copy others that came before him and did much greater things. His completely unoriginal thought was to copy the Columbine killers. You know, big nose and retarded kids.
Don't even get me started on those two.
And much like most of his life, which he spent the entirety of learning how to hold his colon or piss standing up, he couldn't even do that right because he was so pathetic. He didn't even have one friend he can ask to go a-killing with him. Clearly this sick fuck had some goddamn issues.
Should I read this next part?
Yeah, background. Go ahead. Give us a thought. I'm just gonna crack a cold one.
Background. In a generic suburban housing unit in Pennsylvania lived the once promising young man by the name of Randy Robert. Although he had a normal, privileged, middle-class life and showed relatively little sign of psychological disturbance, even possessing a following in the thousands online. People actually liked this prick. This young man grew to become withdrawn, like so many of the millennials he represents. Millennials. But that's for another day. Most likely becoming disillusioned and disenfranchised when he realized that society had lied. When he wasn't interested. Sorry, I can't talk.
We live
But
in a society.
you're not the Joker. You're a 20-something-year-old with a porn addiction. Get help. That's my
Hey,
message to the kid.
hey, that is extremely accurate for me, though.
In that case, get some help.
I am
Even though
getting
you're an
some help.
porner.
It does not work.
I mean, help. That helping me.
Spitters or quitters?
He wasn't something interesting or special. There wasn't going to be a happy ending where all his dreams come true. Isn't that most people?
I believe that you can be happy in life as long as you put in enough effort. Yeah, there is the luck factor, but you can get to where you want. I, for once, worked my ass off and I'm in a comfortable position. I have a simple job. I get home, I do this shit. It's gonna be fun to start doing this shit. Because I feel like I just want to give other people some time that also come home from work and are bored as shit. Something to entertain themselves with, you know?
Fair enough.
Now,
He wasn't going to be famous, with the world worshipping him. The women desiring him, as the television that was used to raise him had promised. I wonder what show promised any of that.
I don't fucking know.
I'm better off not knowing anyway.
Yeah, we are better
What is
off
with
not
you?
knowing anyway.
What is with these Earthrealmers?
Tell me.
Realizing that his job at a supermarket was as good as it was going to get, Wendy became depressed, and in his isolation, he degenerated physically and emotionally, decided to follow a path that he thought would grant him the control he wanted in his life.
1 second, you're
It would give
glitching
him
out of it.
Oh yeah, just like you were earlier.
Yeah. 1 second. Should be better now. So good.
Is it good? Is it good?
Slightly better, yeah. Go on,
Our
continue.
microphones aren't the best, are they?
It's not the microphone, it's the internet quality at this point.
Maybe.
Let us just continue.
Yeah, where was I? Yeah. He degenerated physically and emotionally and wasn't going to follow up. And he decided to follow a path that he thought would grant him the control he wanted it. Would give him the fame he ever so desired. After developing a disturbing interest in mass shootings and criminals. Most notably the ones who went for a jolly time in high school, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold.
As time goes on, and more of his family members and friends give more interviews, more details about his backstory will arrive. Stay tuned. I can't imagine how his family feels about all this. I can only imagine. It had to have been just the worst. Yeah, and I can't keep up that voice forever. I'm sorry.
It is okay. Oh god, Ray William Johnson promoted him in one of his videos.
Oh, yeah, back when he made those comedy skits, I think. Online life. Like millennials, Randy had an active, persistent, and long-lived life online. Although seemingly normal in his adolescence, for some reason he grew immature, awkward, and mentally ill in his 20s, eventually fantasizing and believing himself to be connected to some lame Danny Phantom world he thought. some of his channels, Worthless Toasting, an alt of his that had 2,000 subs, mostly focused on one of the fictional cyan-haired girl Ember from that Danny Phantom cartoon. And
Oh,
his Productions, his OG channel from 2008 with nearly 9,000 subs. It's over 9,000!
9,000! That was predictable.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, want to see an image that's captioned Randy's wettest dreams? And I do have
Sure,
to
send it to me
say,
while I read.
I want to try
Yeah,
not being
send it to
horny,
me while I
but
read this.
I'm trying my best not to be horny, but damn! Damn! Oh god, it's hard.
Don't be horny on me. I'm serious. This isn't me playing as the orc anymore. This is me as a person. Get some help.
I try.
Yeah, just you can go ahead and send me the thing while I keep reading this.
I,
Focused on his goofy videos
I
from
sent you the
before he was
horny.
completely fucked in the head. Eventually got spanned by his autistic ghost cartoon shit. Pioneer's Anthology. Another alt of his that had only 160 subs, focused on mirroring his videos.
Amber's Ghost
Then
Squad.
his someone
What?
Emmett's Ghost Squad, yeah. A new channel made in early 2016 by him. Where he kept all his edgy and autistic shit and his suicide tape. This is where most of the trolls thrived until the channel was terminated on June 12th, 2017. Shit, I can't get to it.
Shit, same.
Are the other channels active?
Yeah, no. I think they were removed. Anyways, Andrew Blaze, another alt he made, used to upload 3 songs. Had 0 subs until it was discovered. Can we get an F?
F in
Anyways,
the chat.
I'll read this next part and you do the watch the horny.
Oh, the way YouTube used to look.
Anyways,
YouTube was so back then.
yes it was. It was just pretty.
It used to just be, a thriving place. Look what happened.
Pain.
Screw you.
Anyways, Ray William Johnson. Notable YouTube vlogger Ray William Johnson promoted the shooter in one of his videos from summer 2011.
Oh, that's what you sent. That's a pretty good cosplay. Good job.
Yeah,
Props to her.
it's hard to not be horny on main, you see. Fuck. Anyways, DeviantArt. Ding, ding, ding. No fucking shit this Edgelord had a fucking DeviantArt account. This spoiled little fucking dipshit infested an already retarded ass site with his nonsense and tried to recruit several artists to voice, act, and draw his fantasy world school shooting shit. But obviously triggered them all. They're all snowflakes.
Like, I don't blame them for backing out of this because he was literally just making a school shooting video. Not everyone wants to do that kind of crap.
Anyways, he paid some
I would
ditzy
stayed out of it.
he paid some ditzy fat chicks to voice act for other flashes that didn't immediately make any sane person go tips. Name field Randy Roberts there, description. Too long didn't read, and fucking click submit on that shit. Anyways, they weren't fat. One of them is actually like a voice actor that works on some really cool shit. Anyways, yeah, I just get it. Encyclopedia Dramatica, roast everything. Anyways, Instagram, like most millennials and Zetards, this guy was on Instagram where he posted a combination of his cringy artwork and fantasy girlfriend, along with some selfies. We have a big screen cap of most of his tweets here. I will not show them, but you can feel free. This section and this whole
Yeah, I like
recording
this
is
part
still
here.
being tested, so
Hang on. Hold up. I like this part here. Following his death, even DeviantArt losers bullied him felt the need to distance themselves. Because, like most of the world's grazing herds, like Islam, the Democratic Party had becoming a faithful Christian boy to marry off your 12-year-old daughter that you knocked up. and somebody finally goes through with and does what they all talk about wanting to do is an immediate desire to make everyone feel safe again by airing out all the sins that one person and saying it was them. They're psycho. Don't get the real message of the group, or that person is the true example of who they really are, so that if people stop up looking into the rest of their past and discover that they're capable of the same damn thing sometime down the road.
Anyways, may I?
Like,
Like most millennials and Z-tards. Oh, I already ruined this part. Twitter.
yeah.
Randy flooded his accounts with his shitty artwork and several messages suggesting he was going to commit mass murder in the future. Again, the NSA is shit at its job, and anyone who works for them sucks 37 dicks in a row. Like, seriously,
Hey,
what? Oh, kid brings a fucking. Americans are just incompetent. Facebook Columbine group.
usually we don't allow this kind of guy to roam free, but
He
it seems we were a little foolish that day.
he should have been in the watch list.
Yeah, typically these people are on a watch list. I mean, for Christ's sake, hey, people who are just being edgy are on a watch list.
Anyways, Facebook Columbiner group. Randy was apparently a part of a sizable fan club on Kikebook, Columbine Picture Archive and Discussion, full of disturbed thought and tension whores and thirsty feminist beta males, dedicated to the piece of shit who perpetrated the infamous Columbine shooting a generation ago. Some of the thought-ass, mentally ill, cocksucking, degenerate Columbiner cunts there were butthurt over the shooter's death as they communicated to him frequently, crying about how their dear friend was gone when they likely rejected any and all romantic advances he made while sucking the twat juice off their Chad boyfriend's gigantic throbbing cocks and keeping Randy as the Omega pet.
This is my first time actually reading an ED page.
Really?
Like, Jesus, these people.
They go hard
people
as a
just
motherfucker. They go hard as
They
a
just fell in.
motherfucker. How many lighters do I fucking need? Anyways, you go, your turn. Let me just roll up one.
I'm just looking at what's next.
No, you can, please, I insist, you can read. Oh shit, this is good shit. Read Super Columbine Massacre RPG forum. What the fuck?
What? RPG?
Yeah, aren't you reading it?
You out of this?
No, it's just they're memeing.
Oh. Super Columbine Massacre RPG was a mediocre RPG maker game released in 2005. Okay, so it is real.
Oh shit.
Listen to players in the role of the shooters. Game dev Danny Ladone? Ladone? Is that how you say it?
I don't fuck. Yeah.
Made a forum for the game for members to discuss every single detail pertaining to Columbine. That's not disturbing at all. Totally.
Nope. Totally normal.
Along with any other school shootings and mass shootings in general. Yeah, that's totally normal, right, kids?
Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Let's shoot up a school.
Obviously, there would be few school shootings to work or contribute to the forum, such as Sandy Hook or Kimveer Gill. Kimveer, that's a weird name.
Yes, it is.
After the creator realized the Pandora's box that he opened by creating his community, he shut down the forums in 2013 in the aftermath of Sandy Hook. Dang. I don't blame him. Never open the Pandora's box. Ever.
Unless you want hentai to exist again. Like, for fuck's sakes, I hate you Americans. You technically created hentai.
Really? You sure it wasn't Japan that did that?
Exactly, you bombed Japan.
Oh yeah, you're right. We inadvertently caused anime.
Did you see Japanese art before the bomb?
It was very similar to classic cartoons that we made.
Yeah.
And then we fucking nuked them.
No.
And then bam,
Yeah.
anime.
Your fault.
So it is our fault. America caused weeaboos and we didn't realize it until it was too late.
Weeaboos is the way of Japan retaliating against America. We all know that.
What do you mean?
They're making all of you virgin betas, so that it's easy when they overthrow. They're just making their job. They're gonna invade America, and then since every American is gonna be a fat cock with a body pillow, it's gonna be easy.
No, as long as people like me are around who hunt weeaboos for sport, we won't let that happen.
Fair, but not everyone is like you. That's just nature. Anyways, continue.
However, the general community scene was revitalized when another person made a new forum, which contains a dedicated and relatively active community to this day. God damn it. Randy was part of this, with his account, which started on September 16th, 2016, being used to make 63 posts.
Damn.
Unlike Adam Lanza, though, it wasn't nearly as much of a warning sign, and thus several of the NSA agents stalking the forum didn't spite Autumn and dying.
Again,
the pictures of
NSA at its finest.
Come on, guys, do better.
Of course, this profile picture was the fucking thing.
Oh yeah, it was one of his OCs, and the one he fell in love with.
Anyways, my
Yeah,
turn.
he basically fell in love with his own OC. That's weird. Like, your OC, that's like your child, basically, and he fell for that.
Yep.
That's some Christian level shit.
You do reactions, then I'll talk about the great Ember Ghost Squad and their sexy seductresses.
You're being sarcastic, right?
Yes, I am, you dipshit. I'm all out of sake.
I like this right here.
I need to... Money is short and I can't spend more money on alcohol.
Hello?
Yes.
I like this right here. Take Neil Gaiman's cute little death girl.
No, that's the part I'm gonna read that. Don't read.
Chris Chan's hug box and smash her together with Gene Simmons. Equals and like Butch Hartman, you get Ember McLean.
Hey, don't diss fucking Gene Simmons.
I wasn't dissing
I know,
Gene
I'm
Simmons.
just saying. Also, fucking Neil Gaiman is an awesome artist.
I never heard of that person so far.
You at least know who Jack Kirby is?
Jack Kirby? Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Continuing, it's not shocking or really surprising that Randy Boy would name his fantasy site chronicling all his wet dreams after the most emo character in Danny Phantom, who is a Christian-style mashup of Neil Gaiman's cute little death chick from Sandman and Gene Simmons, who gets pity fuck from a guy she had a crush on, and then kills herself when she realizes that she can't emotionally blackmail more out of her crush. More so with 2020 hindsight, it is clear that he advertising his intentions in the name by choosing a character who claims that everyone will know who she is, and her crush will suffer extreme guilt for not loving her after she becomes an heroine. Choked.
And we're not gonna be reading over the whole song. I don't feel like it.
Oh god. The song as sung on the series, not bad if you're 12 and deaf.
I don't even remember it. It's been years since I watched any Venom. Don't remember.
I watched like 3 episodes, and it was pretty good. But I was more of like a Digimon kid. I didn't.
Just watched whatever the hell I felt like, really.
Fair. You're based. Something I never grew up with was Nickelodeon because, like, I only got to see it when I was, like, at my cousin's house. I grew up with other channels. And yeah. A lot of fucking Full Metal Alchemist, though. It was pretty dope.
Based. Dude, what if we, remember Nina from Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
God. What if someone did that, but with Chris and Randy Stair?
Stop. No, please no. Anyways, changing the subject of, Randy's psychological profile degenerated to the point that he broke away from reality and chose to create the better one of his own design. Populated by what could only be best described as a grotesque mutilation of existing Danny Phantom characters that were created with no other purpose than to worship him like he were a god and answer to his every whim or demand asked.
Oh, yeah, I know one of them in particular had his backstory that was too fucking dark. Seriously.
Like, for fuck's sake, this character is basically just a chick who killed herself after she was rejected by her fucking ex.
Is that really what happened to Ember?
Yeah!
Jesus. That's a bit much.
She burned her fucking house down, too.
That's a bit much. That's so edgy, I'm physically in pain.
Yep. Edginess over 9,000. Oof. She's like a pizza cutter. All edge, no point.
Imagine if Randy was watching this.
He's the same too.
So triggered.
Like so many that have come before him, Randy decided to document his descent into the crazy as a proof of his existence that would survive him, and so created Wikia to document his nonsensical fantasies by creating page after page on his Wikia, consisting of fantasy school shootings and other emo nonsense copy-pasting from Wikipedia articles on Columbine.
It's not a phase, Mom.
Also, they wrote descent wrong. My fucking English teacher and me, it's just fucking... Anyways.
Typos happen.
In this personal fantasy world of his own creation...
Oh, that EGS Wiki thing is still up.
Oh, damn.
That I didn't know. Yeah, it's still up. Looks like.
I need to check it later.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do that in another video.
His personal fantasy world of his own creation, the entirety of the population consisted of big titty goth ghost girl GFs that are all 10 fucking feet tall. Damn, this boy fucking predicted Mama Milky from Resident Evil Village.
Wait, what?
Listen. The entirety of the population consisted of big-breasted ghost girls that are all 10 fucking feet tall. Damn, this is some fucking Lady Dimitrescu shit.
Oh my god.
Lady Dummy Threscu, am I right, gamers? Am I right? Yeah.
Who would win? Who would win? Lady Dimitrescu or Grimace? Who would win?
Grimace.
Grimace is taller than her. Oh shit.
Grimace is
Yeah, that's what I heard.
In the aftermath of OP's little gay shooting spree and pathetic cry for attention, trolls targeted his wiki and spammed it with gay porn and gore. I shouldn't be laughing at this. Wikia, following its well-established method of operation, did nothing for an unknown number of weeks. Its moderators, acting like the 14-year-olds they are, addressed the situation like all jobs they don't want to do with contempt, and counted on someone else taking care of it if they ignored it long enough. Oof.
Is all that still there to this day?
I don't know. Oh, closure of EGS. Several weeks after the massacre, numerous trolls flooded the wiki, and with enough gay porn, gore, and shitposting to warrant the attention of the administration of Wikia, who quickly pwned the EGS. What Wiki? What does EGS? Oh, Ember Ghost Squad. I'm retarded. I'm sorry.
Well, that says you have a little bit of human in you.
Let's skip the fucking mental illness and trannyism because I want to make a video on that better. And let's go to possible origin for Randy's tranny insanity. What? Randy's tranny insanity.
What?
Because he wasn't even transsexual. He was just he just had idle gynophilia. Anyways, Danny Phantom is rife for exploitation. A favorite is the vagina haunting ghost by the name of the box ghost, and then confusing the soft. I need to check if this is. I need to check if this is real. Is this real? Danny Fan.
Search history is gonna look real weird.
Yeah, box ghost is. Yeah, there's a guy called Box Ghost. He often serves as a comic relief. He often serves as comic relief rather than a primary antagonist. From what I see, literally no fucking sexual references on this monster. He's just supposed to be like a goofy guy. Anyways, my favorite is the vagina haunting ghost. What do you mean vagina haunting ghost? I'm confused.
How should we know? Go on.
Now I need Danny Phantom.
No, keep reading. Come on.
Haunting ghost. I'm confused. Glory haunt. Oh, it's a fucking porn comic.
Why would you search that?
Fuck you, that's why.
For Christ's sake, man, I gotta go soon and be back later. It's sort of kind of go.
It's incest. I'm not gonna watch this. It's incest. Nope. Anyways, confusing the soft in the heads like Randy by treating ghosts like people and letting them have kids. Decide that one day while he was rattling chains up some girl's hole, the box girl felt he needed to rub a couple out and ended up having his oral sex-loving daughter box lunch. What? This.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Move on.
I need more booze. Randy's alter ego,
Mo-
on the other hand, most likely sprang from the oh-so-original plot where Danny Phantom's nemesis decides to clone him for a little man-boy shipping fun, but forgets to put the stamp on the apple and gets himself a girl that he didn't really want, but since he stuck with her, he ever so creative renamed her Danielle. Okay, that's kind of funny. Uh,
I think that's pronounced Danielle.
yeah, Danielle.
Oh, sorry, I
Besides
misheard you.
serving the purpose of being created by Butch Hartman for filler plots and the ever popular Rule 63 multiplied by Rule 34,
Ah,
staging where a male character gets a female copy of themselves for no other reason than rabid fan art fantards
Fantar.
can't settle on who should be fucking him, so they settle on letting him do the job himself with the clone of the opposite self.
Ah,
For someone like Randy
this
who
is
saw the
nasty.
male character of Danny being bogged down and held in place by rules, responsibilities, and expectations, he saw the female copy of Danny as being free and not being held down by anything because at the end of every episode, she is in when the job is done. Danny leaves to the train for her favorite Olympic track and field event, the 100-man cock hurdle.
What the fuck?
If Randy were someone like Danny, he wouldn't be stuck in a piece of shit town in Pennsylvania, living in his parents' basement. He wouldn't have a shit job stocking shelves at a minimum wage for a grocery store because his parents said he had to keep a job. He wanted to be a 12-year-old girl. Yes.
His parents were good parents.
Yeah, they owned the grocery store and gave him a job. He wanted to be.
I'd say that's a lot. That's some good luck there.
Yeah. Anyways, he wanted
And
to
he
be a
got paid a decent amount.
12-year-old girl from a cartoon that didn't need to ask to borrow the car and could just get up and leave for parts unknown whenever she's struck by the mood. Like everyone who ever made up a Mary Sue, Randy created himself a mythology that would include him in his favorite story, and at the same time make him the most perfect being. But most importantly, as I have described it, it was reset. It was the reset Randy wanted. A reset that let Randy be like the lolly Danny Phantom and be free to do whatever he fucking wanted. Going ghostal. Oh god, loadout. Perk 2, autism. Asperger's syndrome allows for the sufferer to get out of any trouble by explaining their mental health issues. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? I just... cringy artwork. Oh shit, here we
What
go.
happened?
Why do they all look so I'm gonna screenshot this so you can see it. I'm not gonna be the only one suffering. We're gonna just take a look at some pictures. And that's gonna be the end of the stream. Anyways, Soka. Look.
Hang on.
They look...
It's gonna be terrible, isn't it?
This one is doing that thing we can't say about in stream. This is instant
You're
demonetization.
glitching out again.
This is instant demonetization if we show this.
They're glitching out really
Shit.
bad.
Go to... fuck. Go to Randy's cringy artwork. Like,
Yeah, stream again. I can hear it again.
okay. No, it will lower the quality. Just go down to the gallery and look to cringy artwork. And let's just describe what we see. Because I don't want to get copyright struck by YouTube.
I thought you ended the video.
No, we're still going.
No. Ah.
This shit is, like, just a little bit longer, you know? Anyways, you got a girl doing that thing we cannot say but no, you know? Doing the self
Hang on a minute. Oh man, where do I find the thing on the site?
Go down, 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 and look for the gallery.
To the bottom of the sea.
Go down and look for cringy artwork.
Okay.
Have you found it?
Hang on, I'm scrolling. There it is. Cringy artwork.
We're gonna analyze these pictures now. Okay?
I feel like in someone else's hands, these could be interesting design.
Hmm.
You know, they could have had a little bit more to it.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna draw shit about a fucking school shooter.
No, not that. The characters.
No, okay. But yeah. Continuing. A zombie girl that looks like shit.
That's a zombie. I thought that was a pile of throw.
A girl who's doing that thing we cannot describe on YouTube. Um, a rejected League of Legends character. And honestly, just a basic white bitch. Next up, next picture is Randy's profile picture. Which, it's not bad artwork, it's just a recolor of an already established and well-working character.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, he fell in love with this thing.
Next
Falling in love
picture.
with the OC, that's just weird.
Next picture. Another thing we cannot show on this thing.
Yeah, we're not showing this article for obvious reasons.
Yeah, we have like the amber ghosts on the side, and then advertisement for gay pornography. Then we have a picture of him holding just pulling a filthy Frank and giving a deep throat to a shotgun. We have some drawings of him.
We love you, Filthy Frank.
We love you, Papa Franco. Anyways, we have pictures that are really fucking... Honestly, if you were the NSA, would you take this loser seriously? People are temporary, guns are forever. I killed my classmates and it was fucking fun. Damn.
This is so edgy.
I mean, it hurts.
Just pretending to using an imaginary knife on my arms, like, it's not a phase.
It's not a phase, mom. Anyway, next picture is his his feminine personality stabbing someone. Extinction, original short film soundtrack.
This is fucked up.
Oh, he had a.
Why did they look so dirty?
Yo, he had like framed commissions on his room that don't look bad.
Yeah, the one with the person getting stabbed in the neck, I was like, that's fucked up. And why does she look so dirty?
Look at the commissions he had in his room.
Dirty. Oh yeah, those photos on his wall.
Yeah.
I thought he did those, to be honest.
No, he wasn't an artist.
Neat. Makes it look. These pictures could fool someone into thinking this would be a more light-hearted thing.
With all the fucking
nope.
guns?
No, we're talking about the We're talking about the picture where they're just sitting around the fire, chilling.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, makes you think, oh, okay, this is gonna be very light-hearted. Gonna be great.
Just
and then it isn't.
Taking a look at all the characters.
Kind of like the beginning of, how the beginning of Hunter x Hunter makes you think it's gonna be a light-hearted adventure series.
Then it gets fucking depressing.
Yep, dark as heck.
Damn. I'm gonna send you something.
Yeah, I'm slowly looking at these right now. I'm guessing, like, okay, a few of these look to be pictures of some of the voice actors.
Yeah.
Mal- Mallory Suzanne?
Look at the
And
other
let's see what
one.
this is. I don't see the name of the other actress that's shown. Oh wait, this is fan art. I don't know who this
Yeah.
person is in the picture. Okay, I'm looking now. Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. No idea who that is.
Oh god, this is so fucking dark. I need to send you this image. Do you know who Narcissa Wright is?
Narcissa what?
Narcissa Wright. Just when you have the time, check up on her. Like, oh my god, that's uncanny.
I don't know who you're referring to.
Look. It's also a fucking lolcow tranny. I believe that there's something called tits.
Dude, these are twins.
Have you heard of tits?
Don't know who that is.
Trolling-induced trend syndrome.
Oh, I thought you were referring to a person.
No, tits. It's a syndrome. Tits syndrome. It's basically how most lol cows. It's like a statistic probability that most lol cows end up having autogynephilia, or just
So
other
those-
form of transsexual behavior. You know.
Yeah.
Oh
As
god.
I was trying,
Oh
as I was
god.
trying to,
He
Never
was
mind.
based. He was based. He was based.
well, never mind. I was gonna say these two look like twins, but I don't want to interact.
Look.
This is messed up. Yeah, I heard that Randy was a massive racist. Any jokes about being based aside, this is pretty horrible.
Oh god. Why are there people egging him on? I hate this so much. Oh, here's the Is this a suicide? No, it's not. It's just a journal entry.
It
not a
surprises me that he
suicide.
has fans.
Like, there's always one or two lunatics who unironically.
For example, this person, Nelly the Rose on Twitter, who did makeup to look like one of his shitty characters.
Oh damn, this is actually well made. This is actually well made and it scares me.
Okay. I didn't need to see that.
There's a lot of semen tributes to his characters.
Why?
Why are there nude drawings of his characters?
I mean, there's signs you fan art, I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Randy Stair
What
Rule
the-
34.
What the next match shooter will jack off to? Oh god.
Randy Stair Rule 34.
Hey, I gotta go, man.
Well, I'm gonna just end the stream right here. That was
Well,
nice.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
I hope everyone
Things
is.
goes planned.